Game management, boys!
Oh, these are the bits you don't see in it, Danzo. Top goal scorer in the league, but he still puts the onion bag up.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on. Big fan you did there.
I just get him assists.
Tell them, Pete, the stuff they don't see behind the scenes. Come on. Morning, boys! Hope you're up for today. Oh, you woke up yet, Leo? You woke up, Lee? Or you still in that? You still in the rave from last night?
Bad. Kel's looking bad.
Just about to say, far too much chatty pattying, you know, man. Them. I should have played my SLS music like it's Champions League.
Come on.
So the big boys, ballers are out, innit? Make a difference today.
Need the vital 3 points, bro.
I hear that. I hear that.
So you scored 5, yeah? 5, yeah. 5. Normal.
What you say, we having the same today?
Yeah. Chance to come bang.
Okay. Big AG. Okay.
You get me back.
Come on. That's dedication. Every week he's here.
Someone to talk to on the bench.
Yeah.
You're supposed to get a goal today. What is it?
Oi, Vin, you can change my cameras, ain't it, during the game?
Just a second. Take your time, boys. Don't rush it. We're up for it, boys.
Oh, well.
Oh, you gotta do a step over if you ain't going.
Fucking doggies out the shed, they're probably as old as my daughter.
Mate, I was dipping in under the bar.
No, Luke, I ref the first one through. I mistimed it, mate. I apologise. If I do it again, you can send me off. Shadow's here again. Can't go anywhere, can I? Oi, Leo, you're always good TV value. What you got for me, lad? Come on, oi, I get female subscribers when you're on here. Come on.
Mate, man, it's the truth. What can we say?
With a quiff like that, lad.
Get me! No, stand it.
Oi, Sis, you been on holiday? You been on holiday?
Yeah, man.
Man, come out with a piss buentan, you know?
Like these big boy shots, yeah. My name's not getting mentioned, bro.
that way.
No, wait. Because you go about your business slow and steady, innit?
You know that already?
I know, that man, at the end of the season, it's about what Faz's opinion means. It's about when the league title's been won, innit? Remember, lads, my opinion don't mean nothing, you know?
It does, you know. It does.
Would have got slapped either way.
But no more than anybody else's, because obviously just because I'm SLS doesn't mean that it means more than anything else. But I know, I respect it, that man respect mine, but...
Walk it back out. Yo, lads, get our heads on it now. Forget dominance. This last little tick over the way back.
Morning, Gaffer. I told me, telling me, man. How can you quiet this morning?
You got told today, right?
Sorry, Joe. Let me get the tone cam.
Trying to get warm today. You know, it was a good game. It's all about professionalism today. That's what we're about. FC Ballerz champions.
I love that, Tom. Thank you, Tom.
That's what I give W though.
So what you got for me, Gaffer?
Got to play football today. If we try and rough it up and go physical, we've got fucking no chance. We won the league last year, playing triangles, bopping teams off. Need to get back to it today. Sort of a free hit. We ain't going down. These lot probably end up winning the league, or they'll be there or thereabouts. So just got to have fun with it today.
Sure, we'll say last game of the season as well, so you got to enjoy it regardless.
Enjoy it regardless, bro. I always do.
Come on, man. It's been a pleasure.
Win, lose or draw.
It's been a pleasure watching you boys this season, man. Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure having you, bro.
Nice one.
This is these lot's last game of the season today, yeah? They've got fuck all to lose, yeah? They are coming for an upset today. They're coming with their team, yeah? On their day, they're a good team, yeah? So nobody think this is an easy game. What man have got to realise now, we are going for the league, yeah? We are going for the fucking league. Every single game, yeah, is a cup final to us now. We're going 4-3-3. Like I said, we're starting with 10 man. Dom Perkins in goal, so we just have to grind it out for 5 minutes till Domo gets here. But starting line is going to be Domo in goal. We ain't touched the back four for fucking months, lads. The back four has been solid. Today it's totally different, yeah? So the two centre backs, we are going with AG and Joe. Joe, you've played there with AG. He's known what time it is, yeah? Left back, we are going Don Perkins. Right back, we're going Matt. Yeah? So, like I said, the defence here, we're going into a back four from the start because Don's going to be. So, we don't want no pushing up and then we're just fucking hit the channels and just take top bits here. Two centre mids, we are going Callum, DK, yeah? Callum, DK, and we are going Faniel in the 10. Now, man think I'm joking and whatnot. Like I said, I'm trying to shit, but like I said, you know, last week, boys, yeah. Listen, the whole game was flat last week, but it's only until all the subs come on, yeah, that we looked alive, bro. Everyone's just attacking the ball in the box, attacking the ball on the pitch. Yeah, and what I didn't want to see, listen, from last week, yeah, you'd have me picking up the ball deep, yeah, and everyone's just making forward runs with fucking pro clubs on FIFA. Yeah, it's not that. So, listen, that's the front three, listen, that's the middle three, up top, Irvin, Danzo, Lee back Dan, don't need to say no.
Yes, people, welcome back to Sunday League Settings with myself, Big Fazza. Now this week in the Oakbourne and Coronation Prem, we've got title contenders FC Ballerz taking on Hampton United, the champions of the championship last year, playing their last fixture of the season. They've got nothing to lose, so it's a free hit, as their gaffer Clarky says. Now less than me chatty-patting, let's get straight into the action. Now just in front of the camera, you got Curvin giving Lewis no time on the ball whatsoever. You got Faniel Keynes, who plays out to his left-hand side to Dan Alwell, receives it on the left wing again, goes meandering down the left-hand side, tries to whip one into the box, but Tommy's there, eventually clears out for a throw-in. Now a free kick to Hampton, just inside their own half, flicked on by Vinny, right foot swung there by Seeley, but it cleared eventually by, I believe that's Matty Dowse, doing a job at left-back today. AG clears one, miscontrolled out a camera shot, and the big man Curvin's all over it. Strong, manages to get past Lewis, one-on-one with the keeper, and goes and slaps it in the back of the onion bag. Now 2 minutes into the game and Ballerz have come flying out the blocks. Decent start. Now decent footwork, this is by Callum. Spreads one out to the right hand side. To Dan Dowse, I believe. Miscontrols it, but gets it under control eventually. Hadley gets in and around him doing a job at left back and it goes out for a throw-in.
Get the gaffer on the pitch.
Oh wow.
It's gonna happen.
Now just to note, FC Ballerz did start the game with 10 men. Their goalkeeper Domo had issues getting to the game, issues with his car. So Mr. Shithouse Don Perkins started off in goal. Now as you get back into the action, whipped over the top to their big man Vinny, who puts AG under some pressure, gets in and around him and goes and slots one in the bottom of the onion bag. 1-1.
Put him under. He looks shaky.
Been a lightning start to the game for both teams so far. Not 5 minutes gone and we've got 2 goals. As we get back into the action, DK sticking his foot in. Now referee eventually blows up for a free kick to Hampton. Now number 8 Lewis for Hampton, standing over the free kick. Whips one into the box, but Big AG gets there first, gets his head on it. Dan Dowse comes away with it. Bit of a heavy touch and eventually goes out of play for a throw-in.
Over here.
Now with Damo gloved up and back in goal, Don Perkins has gone back into left back and the S-House has started already. Now Big AG plays one into Faniel Keynes, who lays it off to Dan Dowse, who plays it back to Faniel Keynes. Neat little 1-2. Eventually comes away with it, decent tackle. Defender tries to clear it, doesn't go anywhere, whips one into the box. Now if Danzo was alert, he would have had a tap in. Now the Ballerz twins, Matty and Dan Dowse, have absolutely confused me in this game. Matt's normally got a little tint in his hair so I can distinguish him from his brother. They're both playing on the same side, so if I get their names mixed up, it's on them. Eventually, Hampton do clear their lines after one of the twins running into them. Now, cheap free kick conceded there by Faniel Keynes. You got Lewis standing over it again. Whips a decent one into the box. Tommy gets in and around AG, but Damo's all over it. Now, Big Damo thumps one into the air, comes out the sky with snow on it. Sizzler flicks it on. He's always going to be a danger man up top. Out to Dan Dowse, and Jimmy Bullard, pulls him down. Now, Faniel Keynes with that wand of a left foot, whips one into the box. Sizzler, the big man, gets up, bounces, comes off the post, eventually cleared by Jimmy Bullard.
No one's gambling.
Now, short corner taken, whipped into the box by Faniel Keynes again. Tommy gets his head on it. I believe that was Hatfield. Porter goes chasing. DK in possession. Manages to whip one back into the box. Referee sees a push and blows it for a free kick. Now, just a reminder, Don Perkins is on the pitch. DK in possession. Plays one into Faniel. Little cheeky one over the top, but Kervin's offside. Now, Vin. Apologies, but no apologies. You got to keep your legs closed there. Naughty one that is by Joe doing a job at centre half. Now, when he's not shithousing, he's a decent player. What a ball that is by Don Perkins into Dan Dowse. First touch was better. He would have had a shot in on goal. Decent, no. Now, he's always going to be a danger man in and around your box. Dan now out in possession, but Porter is doing his security work. If your name's not down, you're not coming in vibes. Now, ball in the middle with Vinny, but Joe steps out of defence. Callum comes away with it into the feet of DK. And like I said, when he's on his game, he hasn't got a bad left foot. Waved offside though this time.
Can't be there. Can't be there.
Now, just in front of the camera, man in midfield for Ballerz, DK, who always puts a shift in. But I will say this is decent footwork by the boy Seeley. Managed to get a yard, plays into the middle of the pitch. Porter comes away with it, referee blows. Now on that far side, you got the boy Hadley in possession. Vinny trying to work some space, tries to play it back through to Hadley, but Damo's quick off his line, scoops it up. Now curving, always going to be a problem up top. Decent footwork for a big man, as they say, and goes and wins himself a free kick. Now from that resulting free kick, Dan Alwell peels off the defender's shoulder, sees Joe and marked in the box, tapping.
No case of foul. No case of foul. Why are you not over there?
Now about 25 minutes into the game, Ballerz go make it 2-1. Now everybody loves a 50-50. Eventually breaks away to Kervin, who's always going to be a handful. Jimmy Bullard definitely trying to put him under pressure. They're trying to double up on him, but God knows how Kervin comes away with the ball here. Eventually goes out for a goal kick, but you got to love the hard work.
I reckon last minute cameo today, goal. Early in first.
Leo Kinsella, I'm going to hold you to that kid. Now on that far side again, Dan Alwell on that left foot, whips it in. Dan Dowse gets his head on it, goes well wide. Now DK just letting them Hampton midfielders know they're in the game. Now from that free kick, Seeley tries to play a quick one in, but Vinny's not on the same wavelength. Now Callum catching Hampton in possession. Dan Dowse plays one into Kervin, who sees Faniel Keynes free, who's always going to line one up on that left foot, Gets his shot away. Goes well wide. Now I see that Dunn Perkins and Porter are still getting acquainted. Now throwing from Dunn Perkins, just at a camera shot. Lads are competing for it. Curvin helps it on. Now Lewis just sends one high into the sky. Vinny's chasing. Now Seeley. Yeah, the least I say the better.
Joe kept him on.
You gotta be careful of that sniper in the tree next time, Seeley. But as we get back into the action, Dan Elwell rounds Treggs. I thought he could have got his shot away, but the angle was a bit too acute for him. 1 or 2 step overs. Gets his shot away eventually. He's saved on the line by Tommy. Doesn't get any further than the 18-yard box, and it's picked up by DK. How about this for a save from Treggs though?
Save Treggs. Save Treggs.
Credit where it's due. Decent save that is from point blank range. Now from the resulting corner, back out to Faniel Keynes, who sees Dunn Perkins on the edge of the box, shoots, goes well over the bar. Now Ballerz on the attack once again. Callum into Keynes. Keynes plays it onto DK. Dunn Perkins overlapping. Dan Elwell gives him an outlet on this left hand side. Drops the shoulder, whips one into the box. Foul on the keeper. Yeah. Now Tommy, you gotta keep your legs closed, mate. And as we get the rewind on it, Curvin, first touch through Tommy's legs, drops the shoulder, tries to get the shot away. He's smothered and gets surrounded by the defenders. Retains possession, still strong, gets his shot away, but it goes out for a corner. Now from the resulting corner, that wonderful left foot Faniel Keynes whips one into the box. Big AG wants it more, goes and makes it 3-1. Now, I have a couple of minutes until we get into the half-time break. Ballerz taking that 2-goal advantage and goal making it 3-1. Now, Dunn Perkins just in front of the camera again. Sees the outlet on the right-hand side, but this time Treggs is all over it and sees that for a goal kick. Now, on that note, we're going to go into the half-time break. FC Ballerz 3, Hampton United 1.
Threat they've got, they're much more physical than us. They're fucking massive, boys. Look at the size of them. They're fucking massive. But, boys, we've got to take lessons from it. No sloppy set pieces, and let's be more organised. As soon as they have got a corner, let's think, Tommy, Vin, I've got a big man, Frank, you've got a big man. Let's fucking mark a bird, boys. Apart from that, we're fucking playing the ball about. It's a great ball.
Do you know what it is? That's 3-1 though. When they're pushing now, I don't want to see our midfielders jockeying, thinking the game's still there to be. You know what I mean? Let's contest it. Everyone get a fucking running, whether it's back, forward. Everyone put the shift in. If we lose, we lose. Don't we? You know what I mean? We go out. That's it. 100%. That's all we can give. Give 100%. We lose. That's 45. Fair fucking pot.
Lads, just enjoy yourselves out there. We're playing well. We're getting the ball moving. Just fucking enjoy it, boys.
We're there to clear the ball every time, man. We're not getting our fucking foot on it. It's going about a yard, or it's going fucking out over there. Like that,
we got an outlet. Let Vinny and Seeley.
They're
linking up straight off him, so let's try and hit Vinny. If nothing's on, we hit the channel. That's it. Fucking we lose. Let's go out and fucking hit it.
That needs to just lock off now, yeah? We know the picture's shit, but we've got a fucking game, yeah? Listen, like I say now, yeah? Like I said, bro, every game's like a cup final. This shit can come down to goal difference. Dan's all, get the fuck in the game, man. Leave back Dan, get in the game, bro. You're like, man. Get me, Scissor's doing too much work. I'm just like, yo, just work, bro. It's gonna fall to you. You can't get on your fucking level, bro.
get close.
Listen.
See, that's all he hasn't done. Hasn't done it yet.
I don't want, listen. Now listen, there's one, listen, you know what I hate? Man thinks that I'm playing a front three here. I am not playing a front three. Sis up top on his own, 2 wingers. And I say this every week, bro. So when Sis is winning the ball there, I do not want to see Danzo here on the fucking line and you on the other line, bro. It's as simple as that. I want it like a front three. If you've gone out wide, I want Danzo close to Sis like it's a front two. Same opposite way. If Danzo's got it, simple as that. Yeah, we're fucking static again. Sometimes, listen, we've moved the ball a lot better. I'm not being too negative, but we're static again. We're fucking static, boys. There's only 1 or 2 man that's moving. Not everyone's moving, bro. It needs to fix now. Listen, it's a shit half now. Everyone who's fucking argued, it is what it is. Let's listen to each other. Yeah? Does everyone agree here now? Yeah? Come on, man.
Now with the halftime team talks done and dusted, let's get back into the action. Ballerz going to win the ball back straight away from the kickoff. Played out to this right hand side to Dan Douse. Drops his shoulder, manages to whip one into the box. Awa gets his head on it, gets cleared off the line. That's a great clearance that is from Hatfield on the line. Now from the resulting corner, it's whipped in. Hampton get the first head on it. Seeley tries to clear it, but he bobbles out to Don Perkins. And eventually, a bit of head tennis, and we start again. Now on that far side, Don Perkins tries to play one over the top, but Lewis does his defensive duties, gets a decent header on it. No further than Dan Douse. Tommy gets a sore one, ends up kicking Dan's foot. Now Dan comes away with it, 1-2 with Callum. Shoots, but that's easy for Treggs in goal. Now Joe in possession, Seeley's putting him under pressure. Joe tries to clear it with that left foot, but Hampton managed to keep the ball alive. Played into Vinny, decent turn, managed to get his shot away. That's a decent save by Domo. Breaks the DK, who comes away with it. Plays one through the channel to Curvin. Tommy's still feeling the effects of that kick of the foot earlier, but fair play to Treggs, off his line early, and he scoops it up.
What are you saying? You said us that tone.
Boys are grafting. That's what we want from them at the minute. We want them to graft. But the game's going to open up. We're going to get some more goals in. We're going to see good performances happening.
Love that tone.
Now thank you Tone for that touchline report. As we get back into the action, the big man Curvin still pulling strings. Decent footwork, skipping away from 1, 2 players, and the start again. Now in the latest episode of Now You See It, Now You Don't. Now you see it, now you don't. Decent footwork that is by Callum. Plays it out to this right hand side to Dan Douse, who's got plenty of grass in front of him. Could have gone down and got the penalty. Honest, plays back to Callum. Gets under the ball and it goes well over the bar. Now Callum clears his lines. Now this is decent hold up play. This is by Dan Alwell. Waits for the overlap. And Lewis, you're definitely treading treacle there. Dan Douse is on his bike. Now a better ball could have made it an opportunity. Now from treading treacle to decent footwork. Credit where it's due. Lewis tries to play one down this left hand side. It's intercepted. Ball has come away with it.
I'm waiting for you, bruv. I'm waiting. I think it's decent for them on top of it.
Now Hadley standing over the corner, whips one into the box, but safe hands there by Domo in goal.
There you go.
What is that?
Still in. Left foot big.
Now he may be the top goal scorer in the league, but his defensive duties ain't too bad either. Little cheek on over the head of Seeley and goes and plays it back to Domo. Ball to start again. Now who said centre halves can't bring it out from the back and got decent footwork?
Easy, Tom.
Now from that resulting free kick, ball's only whipped into the box. Vinny with a decent little back heel flick. Under there to Tomo. Frankie gets his head on it and it goes just wide. Now Curvin chests it after DK. He just helps it on into the space. Tomo gets his head on it. No further than Dan Douse, who manages to skip past Frankie, aka Jimmy Bullard. Plays one through to Callum. Pulls it back to Faniel Keynes. Shoots. What another save on the line by Hatfield. Absolute quality. Now the big man Sizzler, aka Curvin, still pulling strings, one of the better players on the pitch today. Plays it into Callum, who skips over it. Lewis tries to play one down the line, flicked on by Seeley, decent control by Dan Dowse. Ballerz start again. Now quick substitution for Ballerz. Dan Perkins off, Daniel Moses on.
What are we saying, starting it, scoring. My G, love that. Easy, Moses.
Now Damo sends a free kick searching for Dan Elwell. Miscommunication between Treggs and Tomo. Eventually goes out for a corner.
Anything for the team.
Now my commentating duty is going to get a little bit easier as one of the twins comes off. Matty Dowse on for Jordan. Now to get back into the action, ball breaks to Seeley on that left peg. Tries to play Vinny in. Damo's off his line, scoops it up. Now DK into Dan Elwell. Decent footwork to get past Hadley. Tries to play one through. Lewis clears his lines. Breaks in the midfield. Back out to Hadley, who plays one in first time. Vinny manages to get it under control. And I believe the referee does bring back the free kick for the foul on Vinny. Now number 7 standing over the ball for Hampton. Referee set the wall, set the line, steps up, easily scooped up for Damo.
All of that for that.
Now thank you to Tone for that touchdown analysis once again. Dan Elwell, little back heel up the line to Callum. Jordan can't get it under control, but somehow it breaks to Callum. Gets a head on it, but he does foul the Hampton player. Referee brings it back.
If I put the ball in top bins, I'm doing a knee slide.
Now, Ballerz still in possession of the ball. Jordan plays it into Callum, who plays it out to that left-hand side to Sizzler, Curvin. Hampton players get in and around him. Eventually goes out for a corner. And on that note, we'll go down to Tone on the touchline.
It's 3-1. Game's done. But it's about closing the game in the right way. Professional end to the game. That's what we're about.
Thank you, Tom. Now back to the studio.
Now Dan Elwell whips the corner in. DK gets underneath it and it goes wide.
Leo Kinsella, your defense is...
Now substitution for Hampton. Leo Kinsella run. And like he told me during the half-time break, he's going to come up with something special. Now as we get back into the action, Joe comes out of defence, plays it out to that left-hand side to Faniel Keynes. Now, how about this for a ball? If Danzo gets on the end of this, it would have been finish of the season. Nonetheless, Callum keeps it alive, but decent defending there by Hadley, and it ends up going out for a throw-in.
Special from you, lad.
Now another substitution for Ballerz. Callum comes off and my touchline commentator Tone enters the field of play. Now Tone, with his first touch, only goes and sends Jordan on his way. Treggs comes out and goes and concedes a penalty.
Listen, do you know?
Now top goal scorer in the league, Dan Elwell, standing over the penalty. Treggs trying to make himself big. Referee blows his whistle. Dan Elwell steps up. Decent save that is by Treggs, and as we get the replay from behind the goal, goes down the middle but saves it with his legs. Now DK comes across to it. Now between him and Dan Dowse, tries to play up the line and goes out for a throw-in. Now the crazy thing about Sunday League football is, from that throw-in, Hampton go and play it into the box. Damo comes out and goes and concedes a penalty down the other end.
Clarky.
Looking for me in the fresh season. Clarky can give it one.
Now the game could have been put to bed if Dan Elwell would have put the penalty away up the other end. Now it's down to Seeley. Can he make it 3-2? Of course he can. Decent penalty that is. Now with 10 minutes of the game left, Hampton going to get themselves back in the game. Applying the pressure, Seeley skips past 1, skips past 2, but fair play to Dan Dowse, reads it and comes away with it. Now on that far side, Jordan's in possession, goes and plays one through the channel to Dan Howell, who goes chasing. Tomo puts one back to Treggs, just enough on it. Now Frankie manages to get a decent tackle in and wins it. I do believe the referee gives a free kick in the end for holding.
Good battle, lads. Good battle.
Now free kick on that left hand side to be taken from Nathaniel Keynes. Whips it into the box, bounces, ends up with Dan Howell, gets onto that left foot, shoots, but it goes well wide. Now at this point, people, what can you say?
My striker! That's my little brother, yeah! Listen, Faz, no,
You were saying...
it's my little brother, bro. I know how to make him score, bro. It's tactical decisions.
Now the crazy thing about that Danzo finish is about 10 seconds before he put it in the back of the onion bag, Gaffer Lee was absolutely giving it to him and sticking it on him. Fair play to Danzo, does what top goal scorers in the league do and goes and slaps it in the back of the onion bag. 4-2 to FC Ballerz. Now let's get back into the action. Miscontrol there by Frankie. Thomas sticks his foot in, but he breaks with curving. Decent feet, manages to skip away from the defender. Now just out of camera shot, it eventually goes out for a goal kick. And as we enter the last 5 minutes of the game, a little bit more of that head tennis thing. Eventually breaks the curving, shoots first time, it goes well wide. Now just on that far side, Leo Kinsella with a throw-in into Seeley. More tidy footwork here by Seeley. Daniel Moses is all over him, and the referee's got no other option but to block, give a free kick to Hampton. Now Leo Kinsella did promise me something special. Goes and whips the ball into the box. Vinny gets a head on it. 4-3. Now Vinny, I will say, you just about got a head on this. Otherwise I was going to give it to Leo. Nonetheless, decent finish. As we enter the last 2 minutes of the game, literally, Tone in possession, plays it into Dan Howell, tries a little flick, but Frankie comes away with it. Now Danzo tries to win the ball back and only goes and gives away a free kick. Now Treggs, standing over the free kick, whips onto the far post. Vinny gets a head on it. Could have gone anywhere. Now if Ballerz didn't count themselves lucky on that free kick, Damo gets a rush of blood to the head, breaks no further, shoots, goes wide. Now we are literally into the last minute of the game at this point. Goal kick from Damo, eventually breaks away in this midfield and it's picked up there by Dan Dowse, plays it through to Dan Howell, top goal scorer in the league, hasn't had the best of games. But when you got techers like Danzo, just goes and puts the game to bed. 5-3 Ballerz.
That's what champions do. You get me? Don't get your high horse up. Cool yourselves. Yeah? Yeah? Don't get
Roll it back to when I came on. When it comes on, so we're going to do professionally finish off the...
Get me. One comes on, one comes on. Professional. That's what we do, man.
Now the game is going to end 5-3 to FC Ballerz, who continue in pursuit of the title. I'm Big Fazza, this is Sunday League Settings. Thanks for having me.
Cheers, Fazza.
Pleasure, boys. Nice one, Port.
Apologise to the lads for this morning. I do apologise. That's all right.
Seals, well done, lad.
Bad game, but still got 2 in it. That's what we do.
You see, they're coming for number 1. Number 1 all the way, brother.
Good game, man. Well done, man. Really 2 starts of the season. Cheers.
Cheers, Fazza.
Always a pleasure.
Good season. Good season.
Yeah, you happy with it?
Yeah, today, class. I played really well today.
Play like that next season, bro.
End of the day, we nicked that to go 4-4, and that shakes up the top of the league then, doesn't it? But
100%.
unfortunately not.
But
We'll
credit
go
to,
again next season, don't we?
credit to yourselves, man. Big Hampton.
Do this, innit?
Ballerz.
Come on.
Mr. Prem, score 2 goals.
I had a bad day, innit? But, you know, top goal scorer, we just scored, you know.
I like that, I like that.
Man, you know what I mean?
So we're saying to him, does he get the plaudits today?
Whoever man is assisting it, that game, but you don't get the goals, does it?
True. See? Said by Matty and Danny to me. Said the Leadbank brothers ain't backing it then.
Have you ever seen me square the ball to joke like that? A striker.
You play the square the ball, I know you can agree the shit.
As we go around the grounds,
Run, but the rest of it.
I feel it for him, Dan. I feel it for him. I dial him in. Dial him in. Send me that one, please. That's normal. Send me that one.
Come on, lads. Come on, lads. Go on, Ed. Yeah. Second, third. Come on, Ed. Go on, son. Good work, lads.
Delicious.
What's that, son?
Delicious. Fucking.
Yes. Good. Go.
Come on. Finish.
now with another round of fixtures all wrapped up and done and dusted, as we look at the league tables and the top goal scorers, yeah, it's definitely going down to the wire. I can't call it myself. Now respect people, myself Big Fazza, on behalf of Sunday League Settings, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bless up.